sky, the raindrops fall, the people scatter, but don't forget, when rain clouds fall, we all get wet.
There's more in common than divides us. Stand united, free and tall. So many people here beside us, with more in common, one and all.
Let's stand united, let's be as one. With more in common, we'll get things done. Nothing divides us, we'll make it so. Let's stand united and let the whole world know.
There's more in common than divides us. Stand united, free and tall. So many people here beside us, with more in common, one and all.
Take a walk across our big divide. It's not so deep and it's not so wide. Take your hand and I'll be your guide. Cross the bridge to the other side.
There's more in common than divides us. Stand united, free and tall. So many people here beside us, with more in common, one and all. There's more in common than divides us.
Let's stand united,
Stand united, free and tall.
let's stand united,
So many people here beside us.
let's stand united.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. Oh,
Hello.
There we go. There she is. There she is. Hello. Hello.
Hello. So, yes, welcome to Authentic Acoustic. First time live on Facebook. First time live on Facebook for me.
What? You on Facebook?
I know. Who'd have thunk it? So this is our special Authentic Acoustic for our 10-year anniversary, which is today. 10 years ago today, the doors of the studio opened. And as part of the celebrations, which are obviously different than we had planned, we wanted to incorporate an authentic acoustic, because that's all things music, all things original, and giving people the opportunity to come, play, and share their creations with us. And what you've just been listening to is the More in Common song, which came from one of the guys that normally would play authentic acoustic. I know you might know him by, or Anthony Brandreth. And it was his idea to make a response to the Joe Cox Foundation Great Get Together movement by creating that song. So we can't have everybody with us tonight, but a lot of people took part in that project. So we wanted to make sure that they were represented there. And if you're not part of tonight's Authentic Acoustic, we may have another one coming up in a month's time, if we manage to get through this one. It's a little touch and go. But if you're part of a band or a duo or whatever the crazy kids call them now, and you haven't done stuff as a solo artist, then maybe now's the time to think about that. Or if you can find a groovy way of connecting and recording something for us, then do get in touch. So if you're not part of tonight and you want to be part of it in the future, then do get in touch with us. And also, people have been sending us the messages about the studio and wishing us well and saying happy birthday and things like that. Which is lovely and has been very moving. Obviously, we've been doing a lot of reflecting and looking back. We've created a video that's going, a new video of lots of old footage that's going to go live on YouTube at 10 o'clock tonight after this. So our Stephen Cole has been busy putting that together over the last week. And again, that's just the start. This is a whole year of activities. And so we imagine that we'll be finding footage and films and songs and recordings and projects that we'll want to share with you over this year. So if there's anything that you've been involved with or anything you've got and you want to share it, please share it on social media or send it to us so we can retweet it and like it and all those kind of things and make you part of the celebrations, because everybody that's been through the doors or has supported us from afar is a valuable member of the studio community. So yes, celebrations are off and running. So we've got some stuff lined up from people present. I was going to say future, kind of future,
maybe,
new
possibly,
faces, and the past, and as well as those faces that we'll see tonight, we are remembering those that are no longer able to be with us, particularly Tank and Stephen Goodall. So we'll get the music going, I think, now, shall we?
Just a second. We've just got a few people who are just saying hi. So we've got Wayne and John saying hi here.
Hi, Wayne and John.
We've got
might be more of you later.
Reese and Rich.
Reese and Rich, yeah. We'll be
nice a bit of Keith Fielding on the go.
Oh, hello, Keith Fielding, yeah.
Tommy B's very happy. He says happy birthday.
Oh, thanks, Tom, yeah. And you.
As just Georgina, she says happy birthday. And Leanne Griffiths.
Oh, thank you, Leanne, yeah.
And also Pauline says, hello, Louise.
Hello.
Right, so who are we kicking off with, Louise?
Well, I thought we would kick it off with a real blast from past.
Blast from past?
Yeah, and it's the person that I actually took over the position of project manager at the studio from. And it's a guy called Roy Jones. And Roy, as well as the work he did for the short period of time he was at the studio, which was brilliant, he really changed the face of music in Halton early on in the late 90s and 2000s, and really regenerated the music scene. And we've done a Q&A with Jackie that we're going to launch tomorrow at 1:00, and she specifically mentions Roy about how inspiring he was for her, how he sort of taught her how to, or showed her, pointed her in the direction of how to get funding, and inspired her basically to work as hard as she has done and to really create the studio. So without Roy, would we have the studio? Possibly not. So we've got a lovely song from our friend Roy Jones, and it's called April Showers.
Okay, so here is Roy Jones with April Showers.
Hello everyone who's associated with the Queen's Hall, especially Jackie and Louise and Greg and all the people who've stuck with it for the last 10 years, which I cannot believe it's been open that long. I was happy to be a part of it for a short while, and I've always supported what you're doing there at the studio and generally around Halton. So this is a quick song that you can switch off probably now, most people, but this song's called April Shower. And I was Roy Jones. You're waiting for something, waiting in this pouring rain. You're watching for something. Nothing ever goes your way. You're laughing, all about laughing. It's something in these April showers. You're changing, everything's changing, rearranging you and me. Changing, everything's changing, rearranging while what we do. You're laughing, it's all about laughing at something in the April shower. We're playing like children. We're running in amongst the trees and changing. Oh, everything's changing. We're rearranging you and me. Laughing, it's all about laughing at something in the April shower. I hope everyone stays safe. Thank you. No, you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, is it me?
Oh yeah. Sorry. I was like trying to be quiet.
It's because I clicked the wrong person in the because we're both Louise. I clicked the wrong Louise.
Yeah. And I was just not saying. Well, that was delightful from Roy Jones there. If a little bit clunky, I was coming out of it. But there we go. That's live activity here, but lovely to hear from Roy, and I do believe James might be going to on James's list. Hello.
Oh, we got you back. You went a little robotic.
Oh well, that's yeah. It's just one of my many skills. Do the robot. Next up, then we're going to go to a place that you may have seen more recently.
Yeah, I was saying just the same thing. I was.
Yeah, so have you introduced him, or shall I?
You introduce him, go on, it's fine.
I don't know what's been happening. So, next up, we've got Familiar Face, who's now an associate, so what's one of our volunteers at the studio, as well as his family. They've been volunteering, Rich and Paul, and helping out with gardening and all sorts of things that we need to, and generally supporting us. So thank you to Reese, who's coming up next, Reese Hopkins, with That's Just How We Live.
Okay, and here he is.
Good evening, I'm Reese Hopkins, here for the Facebook Live Studio Authentic Acoustic. And it's recently been the 10-year anniversary of the studio. And over the past 2 years-ish, they've helped me develop as a musician. They've provided recording rooms to help record my demos with my band and also on my own. They've provided rehearsal rooms for me to practice in and get better. They've provided different events for us to play at, various, like the Summer Sounds and various authentic acoustics that I've played at. And there's always a smiling face, it's always a welcoming community down there, which I think is quite important to have in every community, and it's quite lucky that Widnes got the studio to provide that. So now I'm going to play a song, and it's called That's Just How We Live. I wrote it about a year ago, and it describes what I think life should be like. I hope you enjoy it. That's just how I'm supposed to be. I feel tired, all because I chose not to lie. Maybe that's just how we live. Maybe give me your sweet That's just how we live, baby. We're willing to forgive, baby. That's just how we live, baby. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're all doing okay in isolation.
And thank you, Reese. Hello, welcome back, Louise. We got you this time.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yes, lovely Reese there. Lovely words from him as well at the beginning of that. Nicely shot in black and white, I thought.
Yeah, very
Very
tasteful.
nice. Very nice angle, yes, lovely. And you will no doubt hear more from Reese at the studio when we do get back there. And I think Reese is going to be hosting one of our Insta Jam sessions coming up. I think it's not this week, that's Ben, it's the week after, I do believe. We'll be running around panicking now.
Are we?
What? But thank you to Reese for your kind words and your song. Thank you. And next up, I believe we've got Junior Davis. And Junior is someone that I've been trying to think how long I've known Junior. And I think it's quite a long time. I think I've perhaps even first knew him through doing theatre pieces and plays, both I don't know whether it was at the studio or we've definitely done stuff upstairs at the Ringer Bells. And he's also been in a show that I did whilst at the studio, The Winter's Tale at the Brindley. And so, yeah, a good all-rounder, both as a person and a performer, both musically and theatre-wise, and also cricket, I believe. I used to try and get him to do this gig we had on a Sunday afternoon, be like, yeah, but Louise, I'm playing cricket. So it's quite tricky to pin him down. But he's somebody who will always try, if you ask him, he will always try to be there, and often known for having about 5 gigs in a night. So, you know, he's got some stamina as well. But we've now got a song from Junior Davis, our good friend, and it's No One's Better Than You, My Love.
Hello to Louise and the gang over at the studio. Hope everyone's keeping safe. This t-shirt is from 2013. Rock for Jimmy. Always done at the studio. So yeah, the studio do fantastic work. Louise and the gang there all the time. So supporting local live music. And here's a song called No One's Better Than You, My Love. No one's better than you, my love. Nothing sweeter than you, my love. And I will be with you until I die in there. No one's better than you, my love. No one compares to you, my love. Heaven sent you to me, my love. And I will be with you until I die in there. No one compares to you, my love. I'm always thinking of you, my love. We'll never be lonely again, my love. And I will be with you until I die in there. I'm always thinking of you, my love. I'll always be by your side, my love. We've got a ticket to ride, my love. And I will be with you until I die in there. I'll always be by your side, my love. You're very special to me, my love. And everything that I need, my love, and I will be with you until I die in there. You're very special to me, my love. Bless the day that we met, my love. The stone was set to this day, my love, and I will be with you until I die in day. Bless the day that we met, my love. Bless the day that we met, my love. Keep safe. Gina Davis in the Marley Suite. To the studio, Louise and the gang. Cheers.
Hello.
Hello, so that was Junior.
Oh, Junior Davis, thank you so much, Junior. Lovely to hear your words about some of the past shows that people have been involved in. We were planning to do, and we still are, to do some kind of retrospectives of things like Halton Rocks and things like that. So hopefully, maybe a few dates need changing, but we should be getting those shows back as soon as we can. And yeah, you know, we can do some gigs that remember the days of past, you know, and also things looking forward to the future. Now, thinking about looking forward to the future,
Yes.
I was talking to the next person that's on now.
She's right here in chat, yeah.
Oh, she's here.
She's
and
here.
I was saying to this person that when we do get back, that she should be having her own slot on the next Authentic Acoustic that we do. It's Kelly Creswell, who's come through joining the choir and joining the jam session first, and then joining the choir, and then basically getting involved in any project that we had before. Obviously, we kind of had to shut down. So probably one of our newest members to the studio community, but certainly made an impact. And Kelly has a lovely voice, and you know, it'd be great to be able to see her develop to having that full set of songs, her original songs. She does great covers as well, and helps us out a lot in the choir.
Covers for us.
Really good. So thank you, Kelly. And has also been joining in with a lot of the artwork that we've been doing, that Georgina's been putting out there, and the stuff that Meg's been putting out there, the Boredom Busters on a Wednesday. So it's really nice to see people doing kind of not just one aspect of the arts that
Get involved in everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, get involved, bit of everything. So Kelly Creswell's up next, or is it Creswell or Cresswell? Don't know. You decide. No, you decide, Kelly, because it's your name. And then maybe tell me. And it's called Just Have to Try.
Here we go.
Hi, this is my song that I've written, one of the ones I've written anyway. This is for the studio, for Authentic Acoustic. I hope you enjoy it. Night comes, day's gone, and I'm nursing a sadness I can't explain. Hurting like this, memories driving my head insane. How am I supposed to live without you in my life? I guess I'll just have to try. Your warm arms when you held me always kissed it better, took all of my pain away. For so long I've been trying to hold the pieces together, but I wish you'd stay. How am I supposed to live without you in my life? I guess I'll just have to.
even though I don't want to. I guess I'll just have to try.
So there you go, that was Kelly.
Wow, my screen just disappeared then. And I was like, wow, Kelly's making things happen to my computer. It's so powerful. Thank you, Kelly. Absolutely lovely. And we will be hearing more from Kelly when the reminds it on. Lovely. And now to somebody that you might have seen quite a bit of at the studio. When we did our end of year reports last year, it was like, I've got to do a different page because Keith's on every page.
Yes.
And it's another it's another great kind of reminder that it's not just one thing you can come to the studio for. Music was always the original thing that people found the studio for, but as with Junior, I've known Keith. I mean, I've known Keith since I was definitely 16, I think, when I met Keith, because we were in a play when I was 16, when I was at college, and Keith was in that play as well. And then we went on to do subsequent plays and some at the studio, actually. So I've known Keith. I knew that he was into theatre, obviously, and then I knew that he'd done sort of professional acting, but what I didn't know is the musical background that he had in bands and what have you. So it's been great over the last couple of years to actually have a different type of friendship with Keith. You think you know who someone is, but then there's always so much more to them, and being able to see Keith as well over the last few weeks doing his keeping fit with Fieldo and
Very
doing his
interesting.
songs every day, and also providing some poetry, which he's done the Poetry Post Challenge for us tonight, from his teaching background. And he's done lots of things with us, Keith, and we definitely we definitely value and benefit from having him around, as we do from everybody. But Keith does look after us and come up with some great ideas, and is always willing to be involved in it. And also is very handy, put 2 very good knobs on the fridge when it broke. So it's a good one to have around.
Yeah.
So thank you, Keith. We're going to hear you now. We've got a poem from Keith called Seeds, and then we've also got a song from him called Who You Are. So thank you, Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Hello, everybody at the studio. Good to see you all on the 10th birthday. 10 years. Oof. What does the studio mean to me? Well, the studio is like a second home to me, and they're all my family, the people in there. To me, it is a refuge, a beacon in the darkness of days. I've got a little poem of hope here now. It's called Seed. It goes like this. O delicate seed in darkest isolation, your patience and resolve I have not, for I am restless to break free my bond, to risk my most precious life, and so too threaten those around me. Yet you await with timing precise, until the moment arrives for you to rise from your deep, dark solitude, to feel the warmth, to taste the air, to breathe freely, knowing that at last the foe has fled, has been defeated. You stand there proud, turning your face towards the radiant sun amidst your friends. For you, the darkness is but a memory, a time that you acquired the strength needed to rise and display your beauty. Now I too must wait. In the darkness of isolation, I must ready myself for the day when it is time to break free into the sunlight, when I shall be as one with many.
Why am I searching, tied up in knots? Why do I look for things that I've got? Oh,
always moving, better down the line. Gotta keep on moving, gotta keep on trying, but it's hard to be sure of who you are. Why do I worry, tied up in pain? It may not happen, drives me insane. Oh, always moving, further back in time. Gotta stop regressing, gotta keep on trying, but it's hard to be sure of who you are. Why am I lonely, tied up in fear? How can I be empty? I have you near. Oh, always moving, getting close to you. Gotta keep on moving, gotta see it through, but it's hard to be sure of who you are. Why am I searching, tied up in knots? Why do I look for things that I've got? Oh, always moving, better down the line. Gotta keep on moving, gotta keep on trying, but it's hard to be sure of who you are. Happy 10th birthday, studio.
Thank you very much, Keith.
Fabulous, fabulous from Keith Fielding there. Absolutely lovely. Great to have a song from him. Now we're going to have a few songs, I believe, a couple of songs from James Swift now. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so James, as a yes, just checking.
I was like, what's something changed?
Yeah, I'm going to do a few. Nobody wants that. Yeah, so we're going to have a few songs from our James, as we like to call him, or James Swift. Some of you might have seen him running around solving problems on a Saturday morning when the music won't play for tambourine.
Making the
whatever.
toast for you as well.
Baking the toast, yeah, and but you know, doing the sound, doing the lights, setting up the room, you know, setting up the equipment for everybody, doing sound cues and theatre lighting cues for theatre shows, helping dance shows. You know, James has been somebody that we've seen come through. Well, he's been there longer than me. Let's put it this way. Stephen's been there the longest, in 10 years, Stephen Cole, but I think James is kind of the next one, and he started as a young man looking for somewhere to be creative and do his music, and has developed and has learned so many skills and has shared lots of skills with us, and allowed us to benefit from the effort that he's put into learning and developing himself. So, you know, I'm very grateful to James for all the support that he's given me over the years, and always kind of being there in tricky situations sometimes, when perhaps something was going wrong technically or whatever. And you know, it's really nice to hear him. He's going to do some more music again, because we've not heard him do as much because he's too busy working and doing his degree as well at the same time, to be concentrating on his music, but maybe this little bit of a lockdown bring that back. So thank you, James, for all you do for us. We're all very grateful, and it's great to have you part of Authentic Acoustic on this side of it, rather than putting the mics out for it like you would normally be doing and doing the sound. Yeah. So here's some songs from James.
Yes, we've got 3 songs from James. I believe there's one new one as well, about the lockdown. And there is the second song in the set is dedicated to the studio. So here we go, let's listen to them.
Hello, my name's James Swift. I'm going to play a couple of songs. The first one is called Now and Again. Every now and again, you're gonna feel long gone. Every now and again, you're gonna feel alone. Every now and again, you're gonna feel so lost. Every now and again, you'll never count the cost. It will be alright, everything will be alright. Even if the song starts to go out of time, just turn around, try something new. Just turn around and just be you. And just be you. Every now and again, you're gonna hear remarks. Every now and again, and then you'll just restart. Every now and again, and then you'll second guess. Every now and again, and then you'll just pretend. It will be alright, everything will be alright. Even if the song starts to go out of time, just turn around, try something new. Just turn around and just be you. And just be you. And just be you. And just be you. Every now and again, you're gonna feel so real. Every now and again, 'cause this is how you feel. Every now and again, you're gonna play along. Every now and again, you're gonna write this song. It will be alright, everything will be alright. Even if the song starts to go out of time, just turn around, try something new. Just spin around and just be you. And just be you. And just be you. And just be you. Okay, so this next song is a song I wrote about the studio because today is the 10-year anniversary, and I would feel like it's an understatement to say it's changed my life because it's changed so many people's. So this song's about how the studio is a building that you can run away to if you feel stressed or if you need people to talk to. So it's called Run Away. This is the me that I like to be, this world of blacked out lights. This is the you that'll pull me through into making things alright. This is the me that like to be in this world of blacked out lights. This is the you that will pull me through into making things alright. I can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. Can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. When you see all the lights for the first time, and I know it takes some time, the things you call love, I'm not alone in a universe we walk. I can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. Can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. This is the me that I like to be in this world of blacked out lights. This is the you that will pull me through into making things alright. But I can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. I can't run away in this world I'm supposed to be, and I know it's here that I belong. And I know it's here that I belong. And I know it's here that I belong. Cool. So, this is my last song. It's a new song, and it's about how we are all scared right now, and that's okay, because we have each other. As weird as that sounds, but I mean, it is true that the world has never seemed more together, even though we all have to isolate. So, this song is about being scared. It's called Nowhere Left to Hide. Just because it's easy doesn't mean it's what we do. Doing what we think is right, that's how we make it through. Times for you may be hard, we all deserve a point of view. But with the whirlwind right now, it's someone here for you. I know you're scared, I know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's no one left to hide. I know you're scared, I know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's no one left to hide. You can drink yourself to death, but you will never be alright. Walking down the dark street in the middle of the night. You know the past will haunt you, but it will never change. The future's in your hands right now, it's you to make the change. You know you're scared, you know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide. I know you're scared, you know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide. When you feel alone, I can guarantee you're not. There'll be the people that you've probably forgot. And when you feel afraid, and when you feel alone, don't be the someone who will be the I know you're scared, know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide. I know you're scared, know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide. I know you're scared, I know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide. I know you're scared, know you're terrified, but there's no need to run when there's nowhere left to hide.
Okay, so that was our very own James Swift.
Yeah, can you hear me? Because my speaker says it's not working.
Can hear you.
Oh well, there you go. I don't know. I don't know what that
It's
is.
probably just through witness. You're just shouting.
It's just causing chaos. You can't try and connect over a bridge. Ridiculous. But yes, I'll just ignore that telling me to do something else with it.
Yeah.
Thank you to James. I really appreciate you putting that together for us, and some lovely words for the studio, and that he wrote as well today. So thank you, James. As well as seeing James on a Saturday morning, the next person up might be somebody else you see on a Saturday morning. You might have also seen him with one of his brothers in God Needs Wine at Authentic Acoustic. So next up is a song from our creative writing tutor, and he's been providing some lateral thinking, some classes for our under 11s and our adult creative writing classes during this lockdown, and also writing some songs. And this one by our very own Wayne Cookson is called All You Can Do Is Drink. So, not saying anything, just, might be a more recent song there. But as a teetotaler, what are you going to do as well? That's my position. But thank you, Wayne, for putting this together for us. Enjoy.
Some days you're just bailing out water from a ship that seems destined to sink, and the sea is relentless and tempting. 'Cause some days all you can do is drink, and those pills that you get from your doctor may keep you afloat for some weeks. But when your mind starts drifting off course again, well, some days all you can do is drink. And I've been searching this ocean for somewhere to dock, but the waves just keep covering me. Now I'm drifting away on a storm full of rage. The glow from the lighthouse is weak, and I'm trying hard not to depths of the sea. In trying hard not to surrender myself to the devil and the deep dark blue sea.
Excellent stuff. Thank you very much, Wayne.
Thank you for that, Wayne. And we'll be on a Zoom call in the morning with our Saturday, Sat Art Day. A lot of people bringing our own cake and mocktails. So all you can do is drink mocktails tomorrow morning, 11 o'clock. If anybody wants to see what that's all about, come and join in with our tambourine tots and our creative writing and our art space with Georgina and our vocalise with Rob. Then do join us. Just email us for the code for the Zoom party in the morning. Yeah, we're going to be having a little taster of all the things we do on a Saturday morning. Right, I think now we've got Catherine Hardman.
We do.
Coming up
Yes,
next.
we do.
And it's really good that we've got Catherine because she was due to play at the Authentic Acoustic all-female lineup that was planned for the 20th of March. And that was actually sort of 2 days after we decided that we had to close. And that's a real shame. As much as Catherine has played for us before, you know, we were really looking forward to that. It was a great lineup. It was Dawn and the Embers, Seagoth and Catherine and I always get the name of it, Grower Tree. I always say it's Glower Tree, but it's not, it's Grower Tree, which is Rose's poetry. So that was going to be a great lineup, and we will do that again. As I say, we'll make sure that we kind of revisit all the people that should have played and put them together in another event. But Catherine's chosen a song that was part of a project we did 2 years ago called Metronomes. And we asked 6 local artists to provide us with an original song that we could use to inspire a piece of theatre. And the piece of theatre then had a band and the choir, and we improvised a show, and it was all in the round in the studio, and it was great and really fantastic experience. So much so that we're making it an annual thing. This one, Metronomes this year, might be via this kind of medium.
Like this, yeah.
Might be a metronome Zoom. We're just planning that now. So we may be in need of some more original music from people out there. Maybe it's going to be music that's been created during the lockdown, who knows? But this is a lovely song. And Catherine did say that she remembered us doing it and singing it and doing a good job, and also that she's suffering with I think she's got hay fever at the minute, and she's really struggling with that, but her voice still sounds great. So thank you, Catherine. I'm glad you're part of this. And this is Leave.
You make the world feel so small. Me up in, you make me feel like I have it all. Give me diamonds and feed me lies. Buy me flowers and tell me things will be fine. The real you tell me about countries I've never been. I can never be. Tell me one day you'll make me so happy. And then leave in the morning, just leave while you can. Don't leave me heartbroken and alone. Don't leave before anyone will know who the real you is, who the real you is, who the real you is. You make the world feel so small. You pick me up and you make me feel like I have it all.
Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, we'll definitely have to get Catherine Hardman back.
We will. Yeah, definitely. Anybody that, as we say, hasn't managed to play because of this, we will. It's all in the diary. We know who you are. We'll be calling you back, and probably to get involved with other projects, depending on how long it goes on, because we can't help ourselves. We're trying to try and calm down a bit now, Meg. Promise.
You sure? Are you sure? Doesn't sound like you.
Yeah. Oh dear. We're going to get, I think, our John Bostock up now, aren't we?
We are.
We're going to get John Bostock. And we do, sometimes John's known as Sir John Bostock, and you might know him from the Sir John Bostock pizza oven.
I was going to say the exact same thing.
In the background. And again, John is somebody that is fairly, fairly new to us in a way, or we're fairly new to him. And since he's sort of come along and come to gigs and things, like Keith, like other people, he started to join classes and support us in other ways. And, that's really, it's great to have those people that want to be more than just a participant. And that's kind of one of the reasons we developed our volunteers into what we call associates now, because it is more. And John is someone that will attend the community catch-up meetings once a month and bring ideas forward and help other people create things as well. It's like Keith, they're not always thinking about themselves and how they can develop it. Often it's more what they can give to other people around them, as well as a pizza oven, which is
very appreciated.
It's like, why are we not there now? It's alright. It's like we can't get in that garden.
It's perfect weather for John's oven.
I promise I haven't brought it here. Oh, have I? No, I haven't.
Clarify.
Should have thought about it before now. But yeah, so what people might not know about John as well is he's actually a fundraising officer. Sounds very posh, doesn't it?
It does.
Volunteer mind, given his time as well for Runcorn Food Bank. And we've done an Authentic Acoustic, couple of them with John leading now. And part of the great get-together was to raise stuff for the food banks, food and money. And then our last Authentic Acoustic was run and organised by John. And somebody who's coming up a little bit later on played with that, or a couple of people who so we're reliving whatever date it was, 17th of February, whatever, I don't know what it was, 24th, I have no idea.
Could be any day, yeah. I think it's 24th.
One of those days. Something like that. It's one of them. So John, as part of Authentic Acoustic in more ways than one, has played it done a really good version of Sit Down, I think, once, if I do recall rightly. Memorable. And has been, you know, doing some stuff on social media during the lockdown as well, sort of, and sharing and supporting, and lots of things with us leading our first Instagram.
Big part of our jam group, isn't he?
Exactly. Very, very brave man in just first Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing.
No.
But well done, you got through it, and it's still going. So we've got John Bostock now with Another Night in Heartbreak Hotel.
Hello, happy 10th anniversary, Luce at the studio. I feel like I've only been there 5 minutes, but it does for me. Probably for everyone else it feels a lot longer. But it's such an amazing venue. Where, you know, we support you any way we can. And I love going, and I'm missing it badly during these crazy times. But Authentic Acoustic is probably a night I like the best of anything that we do. I've been very fortunate, and I've been able to organise a couple of them in aid of Runcorn and Widnes food banks. And the last one I did in February was just one of those amazing nights. It was just one of those amazing nights. We had some truly great acts on, and it's just it was just, you had to be there. And that's the challenge for people who've never been, is to go there and see what Authentic Acoustic is like. It's like no other night. It's not like open mic at a pub where everyone's talking and you can't hear the artist. Authentic Acoustic at the studio is brilliant. Everybody goes there, listens, and everybody appreciates the acts that go there, and we absolutely support you in any way we can. I've played it myself a couple of times, and it's just a great night. So I'm going to do a song. This is kind of brand new for me. I only wrote it this week, so the ink isn't even dry. Even now I'm still scribbling and changing words. So this is called Another Night at the Heartbreak Hotel. There's a kind of other version to this. It's got a swear word in it, so I've took it out tonight, so I don't know who's going to be watching this. She rings the bell as others at the bar. The final drink to numb my broken heart. Empty glass and I just feel the same. Can't drown my sorrows, I'm drowning in the pain. When love's gone, it's a real messed up feeling. Hits you hard, leaves you reeling. The knockout blow when I'm counted out for 10. Another night at the Heartbreak Hotel. Through the door I stagger to the street. Can't work it out, can't even work my feet. The reasons why, the questions gone unheard. I guess your silence has had the final word. Love is gone, it's a real messed up feeling. you relive the knockout blow, and I'm counted out to 10. Another night at the Heartbreak Hotel. Clock spins round to the bar once more. Familiar souls streaming through the door. Vacant stares look into empty spaces. Broken hearts sit with their whiskey chasers. Love's gone, it's a real messed up feeling. Hits you hard, leaves you reeling. The knockout blow, and I'm counted out to 10. Another night in the Heartbreak Hotel. Another night in the Heartbreak Hotel. Please check me out of the Heartbreak Hotel.
Fantastic.
10th anniversary, Lucy at the studio.
Hello, hello.
Fantastic stuff from Mr. John Bostock of the Pizza Oven.
Oh yes, not just a pizza oven. So from a familiar face to a new face. So one of the things that we like to do is give people an opportunity to perform who are either outside the area, welcome them in, not only for themselves but for our regular audiences, so they can be introduced to something new. And sometimes we get people who didn't even want to perform, and that happens quite a lot. And actually this next performer has come about just by me listening to a recording that my son had of his friend. And I knew she could sing, but during the lockdown she decided to teach herself ukulele, which I know some people are, like our Shazza. Our Shazza Jones, she's doing that.
Yes, she's in chat here, she is.
Oh well, keep it up, Shazza. You too can be on the Authentic Acoustic. But yeah, she's been teaching herself ukulele and has been writing some songs. So this is a really talented young woman who's just finishing a degree at Edinburgh University, and she also looks after Finn as they share a flat. I've got a lot of respect and admiration for this young woman, and her name is Ali Clark, and she's performing a song called To Love Someone.
So that
Excellent. Okay, Louise.
Great to hear. And we should have said all the way from Scotland, even though the wonders of technology, you see, like that, amazing. So yes, so that was a last minute entry really, but I think it's right that we should show new faces and perhaps people who wouldn't put themselves forward to perform live. It's, you know, yeah, it's scary, and yeah, it's like nothing else standing in front of somebody either talking, acting, singing, especially when it's your own stuff and people can see you, you know, what you're thinking and all that kind of thing. So you know, I hope she continues and does more, and yeah, good luck to her, because it's yet another thing, another talent that she has. So that was Ali Clark, all the way from Scotland. Now we've got another familiar face.
Just a little bit familiar.
We just got two more tracks we want to share with you, and after that we're going to go live to Jenny Colquitt, who, you know, is a great, strong performer and female performer, obviously, because, you know, we did want to champion the female performer, especially in March when it was International Women's Day. That's Scotland. So it's nice to be rounding it off with Jenny Colquitt, but we couldn't have an authentic acoustic without inviting Mr. Greg Oldfield on to play a song. So shouldn't really say it, but from my son's flatmate to my son's father, here comes Greg
That's one way to
Oldfield.
put it.
What a link. And this song is Northern Line.
Here we go.
Faces pressed against the glass. My BPM is way too fast. So cool and infrared. Please fix my broken head. Can't recreate that look. The drawing in a misplaced book. Oh, we can't reroute the line. We tried to trace that time. Stephen rang the bell in the Columbia Hotel. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine on the Northern Line. On the Northern Line. The shiny penny in the witch's purse to push us through the universe. Now in boxes under the bed. Please stop my spinning hat. Stephen rang the bell in the Columbia Hotel. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine on the Northern Line. The ghosts of Harrow Road still haunt that cuckoo's nest. There is a ballroom where the cursed ones get to dance with those who are blessed. We did shine, ooh la la. We did shine, ooh la la. We did shine on the Northern Line. On the Northern Line. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Dun, da, 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 da. Faces pressed against the glass. Our BPM is way too fast. So cool and infrared. Please fix our broken heads. So cool and infrared. Please fix our broken heads. So cool and infrared. Please fix our broken heads. So cool and infrared. Please fix our broken heads. Now Stephen rang the bell in the Columbia Hotel. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine. 7 lives did shine on the Northern Line. On the Northern Line. On the Northern Line. On the Northern Line. Yeah.
There you go.
Mr. Gregory Oldfield, very, you know, experienced performer, but nonetheless would share his nerves and his, you know, anxiety about performing. So it doesn't necessarily get easier, but, you know, we try to make it a comfortable experience as possible at the studio. We would always say to people, you know, try and push through that. And that's one of the reasons why at Authentic Acoustic we have audiences that listen and want to be there for the music, not just want to be there for the atmosphere of a pub, you know, and that's all great when you've got the football on and the people eating the food in the background and, you know, all different ages and what have you. That's lovely, that's one thing, but Authentic Acoustic is different. It is, let's hear those original songs particularly, and the unusual covers and stuff like that, but let's give people a chance and let them be heard. So, you know, that's one of the things you will get. And normally I don't have to say shush anymore. First couple of times I had to, but, you know, but yeah, and it's just about, you know, we get enough time to talk in between. But we do talk to the actors as well and ask them what their influences are and what the hopes were they going with it. And Authentic Acoustic really came about through an idea through Clive Little, who unfortunately can't make a video recording for us tonight, but he sends us his best, and he kind of made it happen, coming to us with an idea of his and his friends, and he hosted the first quite a few, first 6 or something like that really, and we do hope that Clive will once again do that for us. Obviously a big name on the music scene in Halton, so and a big name to the studio, so he is with us, if not performing. He knows it's happening and he wishes us well, and he will be with us in the future. So really it's now our last video act, and then we're going to hand over to Jenny Colquitt, and Jenny's going to finish the night off for us, so you won't be hearing from us after Jenny. We will sign off and let you enjoy that, and then she can just carry on as long as she wants all night. So we're going to have our last video song now, which is another person from out of the area, letting him in, and he played the last Authentic Acoustic that we had, and he also did a songwriting workshop for us the day after, because, you know, cracking that whip, we gotta get
the most out of them. we wrote, oh, me, you and James wrote a great one.
Yeah, maybe we'll record that during the lockdown. It's very suitable, I think
it is, you know.
Maybe not, but yeah, so this is a good friend to the studio, a good friend to Widnes and the music scene. He's been performing here since early 2000s. I think Jackie showed me a cover of Feedback magazine. I think it was from something like 2004, with him playing at the Vic, gig at the Vic, which was another great night. So yeah, this last video song is from a favourite of Authentic Acoustic and a good supporter of the studio and a great performer, and it's Vinny Peculiar, and his song is Man Out of Time.
Welcome to my living room. It's the Jesus Isolation look, I think, today. Anyway, been asked to play a song by the studio in Widnes, which is one of my favourite places to play. Been going there for a number of years, loads of great arts events there, photography exhibitions, painting exhibitions, theatre shows, band shows. Played there with Parlour Flames. Vinny Peculiar's played there many times. I've done workshops there, and it's a fabulous place, and it should be supported. And anyway, that's enough of the spiel. Here's a song from my last album, I think. This is set in the 70s. It's called Man Out of Time.
Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la.
I'm not afraid, top of the pops. I'm not afraid of you. I'm just a man out of time. That time is 1972. If you knew then what you knew now, what would you change? Anything? Brilliant stars, spiders from Mars, and the untimely death of the king. Oh, I'm not afraid. I'm not gonna nod, go up the singing, ringing tree. I'm just a man out of time. That time is 1973. If you knew then what you know now, what would you change? Anything? Now, reservoir high, reach for the sky, teaching the world to sing. Out of tune in the pub, whilst falling in love with the girl of your dreams and the likely lads. Oh yes, everywhere. Yeah. Ooh, la 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 la. Ooh, la 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 la. I'm not afraid to cheat in exams. I'm not afraid of the law. I'm just a man out of time. That time is 1974. I met your mother back in the day, and she took me home for the night. I saw her again just the other week, and she gave me a terrible fright. Yeah, I'm not afraid. Brings me to fall or after 7 seas you ride. I'm just a man out of time. That time is 1975. If Richard Stewart, Donnie and Marie, fine iron sheets and a chainmail bikini. Is this how you wanna get your kicks? I said, roll on 1976. And the punks in the park, scared of children after dark. And the Teds beat them up for a laugh, for a laugh. Yeah, for a laugh, alright. I'm a man out of time. I'm a man out of time, yeah. I'm a man out of time. Man out of time. Man out of time. Man out of time. Yeah.
So that was our authentic acoustic during the lockdown. Big thanks to Jenny Colquitt for doing a live set for us. And it's been a bit of a learning experience, hasn't it?
It has. It's been a learning curve.
Yes. We always, keep moving forward. But yeah, big thanks to Jenny. And Jenny has been coming into the studio and rehearsing with James Michael, which is lovely to see him back at the studio. And also I believe they've hooked up with Josh and Ian from Mildred, another band that rehearsed at the studio, and they're all working together. So that's lovely to see that happen, and we look forward to them all playing live again. So yeah, big thanks to Jenny. But the biggest thanks tonight goes to Meg for sorting this all out and for always listening to my ideas and finding a way of making it happen, as do all the staff. So Stephen, Meg, James and Josh, who's our latest member of our crew. Thank you all. Yeah, big thanks to Meg. It's looked great. You've put everything together and you've not stopped working all day long trying to make it happen.
I know what you mean.
I really appreciate that, as does everybody, all the directors and everybody at Loose. So thank you, Meg.
Thank you.
Little clap there for Meg. And maybe same time next month. Maybe, Meg?
Well,
give you
yeah.
a month.
Give me a month. Give me a month, And of course, thank you to Lou.
Well, thank you. Thank
The
you
studio doesn't run without Lou.
Well, it runs one way. Thank you to everybody that submitted stuff for tonight. It really means a lot to us, and we will be gathering more, so keep sending them in. And if you really want to take part in it, please do get in touch. But big thank you to everybody watching as well. And stay safe, look after yourselves, and if you need us for a bit of creativity or anything else, get in touch. Take care. Thank you.